Today we're going to explore why running is so darn good for you and why I like it. Let's go. Hi, my name is David Waters and I'm the Plant Powered Runner. On my channel I talk about running, heart rate training, gear, shoes, and how to get faster running at a low heart rate. And I'm training for a 100-mile race. When I wasn't a runner, I thought people were crazy. I thought people were like maniacs to get out, wake up early in the morning, get out for a run before the sun rose or as the sun was rising. And I thought, why? Why are they putting their body through this? It can't be good for their knees. It just can't be good for your body. Yeah, well, guess what? I was wrong on all counts. So let's talk about that today, guys. I made this video as a follow-up to another video I did in January about the benefits of running. And I couldn't fit it all in one video. So I thought that this would be a good opportunity to go ahead and continue the reasons why I think running is so good for you. I hope you enjoy it. The last few reasons are the most important, so watch to the end, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for following along on my journey, guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all of you who have supported me over the last number of months. And thanks to all of you who have just found my channel and are just starting to go through all of the videos that I've put out in the past. So thank you for all of you, and for everyone who has become a member of the Plant Powered Runner group. Thank you. I really sincerely appreciate all of you. Man, I need a haircut. This isn't good. Maybe when the lockdown is over. One of the insane benefits that I find with running, and I'm not gonna know, guys, I'm not gonna know until pretty much I die if this is true or not. But this is a feeling I have, and you know, I've read a lot of different studies out there on the internet from PubMed and you know, all these other sites. Anyways, all stating that running adds years to your life and life to your years. And you know, there's something to be said about that. Again, I'm not gonna know if any of this is true because I'm just in my 40s. Another runner-specific paper showed that runners gain about 3 years of extra life. Why? Some of the biological pathways include greater cardiovascular fitness, better body composition, less fat, lower cholesterol, excellent glucose and insulin control, stronger bones, better hormone regulation, and positive neurological functioning. Okay, I'm sold already just on that. Few of us, however, simply want to live longer. Rather, we hope to live long, productive, healthy, active lives. And that's where running and high fitness shine. One of the big things I find when I'm consistently running, putting in the miles on the roads and on the trails, I find that I sleep way better than I did when I never used to run. Even if I miss a couple of weeks, like in the past 6 months, I noticed that my sleep would be really all over the place and it just was very restless. Here's something that I wish I had known at a younger age. Running can actually improve your knees and your back. And what do I mean by in terms of improve? This is one running benefit that many find difficult to believe, right? They reason that running is an impact sport, which must be bad on the joints. What's more, everyone knows a few runners who've developed knee pain and had to switch cycling. But it's also true that sedentary, out-of-shape adults have worse knee and back problems on average than most runners. And I'm going to agree with that. When I didn't run, oh my gosh, guys, my knees and my lower back was in bad shape. Now, it could be that I weighed a heck of a lot of weight. I had a lot of a weight on my frame. It could be that. So look, you may want to have some proof. Okay, that's fair enough. Here's a study that compared 675 marathon runners with non-active controls and concluded that in our cohort, the arthritic rate of active marathoners was below that of the general US population. Even ultra marathoners seem to fare just fine. When researchers looked at knees of runners who had just completed a multi-day 2,700-mile run across Europe. They found the extreme running burden seems to have not had a relative negative influence on the femur patella joint, on the knee joint tissue. Running helps keep the weight off. I'm telling you straight out, this is true, okay? Now, you're gonna say that walking may do the same thing, and I'm gonna agree with you on that too. And really, it may come down to just the fact that you're getting out and you're doing the exercise, right? You're getting out and you're moving more each and every day, right? So if you're getting out and you're running and you're walking, but you're in your low heart rate zone, the chances are you're going to be burning a lot of fat. And that is a good thing, right? It kickstarts your metabolism and it makes you to start burning fat. Like, you got to train your body to burn fat, right? So lower the carbohydrate level, increase the fat, teach your body to burn it, and guess what? You become a fat burning machine. And I know that firsthand because I've done it, right? And I'm about to do it again. Yes, I have gained a little bit of belly fat over the last 6 months of not running. So the cool thing when I look at it, and this is on average, guys, and this is probably up for debate, and you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a real estate agent who loves to run. So whenever I go ahead and put out some numbers, take it with a grain of salt, and you know, consult the proper people. On average, you know, most people burn about 100 calories per mile, or you could take 0.75 times your body weight, okay? And you also have to make sure that you're running in the right aerobic zone, right? Are you running in your aerobic zone? Are you running in your anaerobic zone? All of that's going to determine what kind of fuel you're burning, right? If the higher you go up in your speed and you're redlining it, yeah, you're going to be burning a lot more sugar. Aerobic base building, you're going to be burning more of a fat as a fuel. Here's a benefit that I really like to see. Like, I haven't been sick for a really, really long time. Look, I even got the COVID shot and I'm still here. Okay, so the thing is, you know, as you run, you build up your immune system, right? If you're getting out there for an hour a day, running at a nice low heart rate, right? You're running in your aerobic zone. It's flipping awesome. And I commend you for that. I'm so proud of you to be able to get out there and do that, because some of you can't, or some of you won't, or some of you come up with excuses, or some of you just don't have the time. And I get it, right? Trying to carve out an hour a day, it's like pulling teeth. It can be hard sometimes. So yeah, I get it. You got to do what it is you got to do. But the one thing I'm going to say is, over the last 6 years of me running, I think I've been sick once. And you know, I'm pretty proud of that. You know, I've built up my immune system really well. If you're running an ultra marathon, yeah, you're going to break down your body. I mean, your immune system is going to take a shot while you're in that recovery process after your ultra marathon distance. You are going to be more susceptible to getting sick. But after your body has built up from that, you'll find that you're going to get a lot of benefit from that longer distance. And again, I told you, I'm not a doctor. These are just things that I've been learning as I go. Question of the day is, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that running helps build your immune system? Do you think that it helps you stay away from getting sick? Love to know, guys. Comment below. Now, this is a big one, guys. I run for my mental health. If any of you guys have been watching this for a while, you will know that I have struggled with depression from time to time, and it's hard. It's not an easy thing to even talk about, but I do, because people need to know, right? People need to know that they're not the only ones going through this thing, right? We may look good on the outside, we may be putting on a face, but we may be just suffering immensely inside, right? So I think it's always important to talk about the struggles, right? Because look, life is not all sunshine and rainbows. It can be hard at times. So many runners take up the sport to improve their physical fitness. After a short time, these new runners often give a different answer to why you run question. That answer, because it makes me feel better. They're talking about the emotions, mood, mental energy, fewer blue days, and as such. And you know what? The evidence for this effect is overwhelming. Okay, there is studies on this that have concluded, among other positive outcomes, exercise is effective treatment for depression. Exercise is effective as psychotherapy and prescription meds. And look, there is substantial evidence supporting exercise in the treatment of mental disorders, especially depression. As positive as the evidence appears, it does not mean you should rely solely on running. Depression is serious, widespread disease and should be confronted with a full array of medical approaches. Guys, it is absolutely so true. So if you're suffering from depression, get the help you need. In the description below, I'm going to put a link to all the links that you can call from around the world to get the help that you need. And look, you're not the only one, guys. You're not the only one. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Our brain is wired so many different ways. We're all different, and nobody is right, nobody is wrong. We are just who we are as a human species. And human species, we're flawed. Just saying. When I run, I literally feel like I'm on a high, right? I feel like I've got that runner's high. My mood changes. I can take on the day and you know, things that used to really bog me down and burden me. Guys, it's, you know, after a run, you know what it's like. You just feel epic at the end of a run. You just feel like you could take on the world, right? That's how I feel. So if I don't get my run in, I know what the alternative is, and I'm not going down that road. One of the big reasons why I run also is to lower my blood pressure. My blood pressure was high for a long time, like 180 over 110. And basically I needed to make some changes to my life. So I started off with diet because that was the easiest thing to do, I thought. And I went on a vegan plant-based diet. I also ditched the gluten, dairy, and soy. And that's the thing, right? You go down that road and you see where it takes you. Now, I also know that by doing that, it helped reduce my blood pressure. But what also helped reduce my blood pressure is running, and running longer distances. That really brought things down. Like my blood pressure now is about 123, 125, 100, somewhere around there. Over 75, 80, that's where it is. And I contributed that to my diet and my running. Now also, if you are running, if you don't have the time to run long distance, there's a newer study that's come out that stated that if you do HIIT training, or if you do like interval training, you can also see the benefits of a lower blood pressure. It's kind of cool when you think about it. Medicine, guys, medicine, we need it, but god damn, I tell you, get out and run seems to be my style. So get out and run. We'll see you on Sunday.